The National Democratic Congress was born as a movement, a diverse movement of Ghanaians committed to creating political change that left no one behind. From the grasslands of the Savanna to the fishing coasts of the south, hardworking everyday Ghanaians form the backbone of this political movement. Without these grassroots faithfuls, there was and is no NDC. Over time, the gap between the leadership and the grassroots has continued to widen. Local executives in constituencies and branches faced a huge burden of funding grassroots activities and meeting the welfare needs of their members.
Coordinator ewo yoko se na ochuda yedi na ochuda mi abitim tum bottom sika e de kokoboa mi ekoyi a mitimi tum bottom sika na ma frɛ was 6 branches na wo honum me na me control bibia wo honum na ma frɛ chairman fo a wo maka no na yakwakoye eyie no ate na ochuda na enyina yakɔ.
My name is Hendrik Nobokina, the assemblyman for Odona Sahara electoral area. At the same time, the constituency organizer for Cloticoli. Is the executives who sometimes put together and organize some of the programs. If nothing is coming from the top, then you forget it. Wherever you go and get money to do to have your program done, that one nobody cares.
Organizing and mobilizing at the grassroots level became a nightmare for local leaders who had no access to resources. We began to see a lot of members in our base losing motivation and feeling poorly recognized by the national party.
Medin di Salama to Adams, the Ahoto Sahara ward coordinator. Nyamenim enukwene nemu ye dimpa. Ati say obi ka da bia na be tu bia. Aponya akra de babaye program e my support be anyone ma branch level yenya as social orphan constituencies na omoye mobobe say so your constituency na your ward coordinator na woni MP obo awodi mo sembe mobopa.
Gradually, the NDC was losing its core, the grassroots movement that kept it going. Without resources, the base was weak, unmotivated, and unable to function. As a man who understands and came from these roots, Dr. Dufour sought to identify ways to fix our resource problem and empower our grassroots. He was looking for a game changer to turn the fortunes of the NDC in 2024 and create long-term success for the party using a bottom-up approach.
Changing the face of NDC from today. We are going to become business people from today. The real said NDC part of it. The very cheap to you know 2024. You said, and you want to say,
he knew that the way forward must involve the persons who were at the forefront of the grassroots and who were most affected by these issues. As such, he reached out to constituency executives and local leaders of the NDC to explore the issues which affected them and invited suggestions for finding a sustainable way forward. Many ideas were put forward, but it was important to find one that directly gave resources to the grassroots in a sustainable and long-term manner. The project seeks to equip the party ahead of election 2024 as the game changer of resources that the party needs. It is not just essential to have a strong candidate ahead of election 2024, but also a strong party that is well-resourced from the ground up. In recent electoral cycles, the approach had been to resource the national party and focus on the electability of the frontline candidate of the party. While that is important, it will not yield victory if the grassroots were not well resourced to mobilize effectively and turn out votes during elections. This is how the Ahoto project was born.
Every weekend, na yasem esa de say nipa no oka party no nti se bibi to mo a e wo say ye den party no kompo a na emo fa me ko na eni wonti no na executives obi aye ji be bia wo ko organ bia the same story wo hwe yan constituency offices constituencies bebre wo no a wo mo rent edu be bia sika wo mo metua office rent ne kwampo na yede.
Without resources, the grassroots could not grow, work, or cater for its members. Resources are the engine of any political party, and the Ahoto project was set to recharge the base and provide a boost for the grassroots to come alive again.
Ahoto project na eba. Sa ohaw na ewo executive ni branch executive suo. De bia e wo se ye bi ensa hye ye botom. E bibi kakra e bi ni wa ye ntumi nye Ahoto project enunti na eba.
From his humble beginnings in Kumewu in the Ashanti region, Dr. Kwabena Dufour understands the power of the grassroots. Born to a father who was a mason and a mechanic, and a mother who was into petty trading, Dr. Dufour had seen firsthand how much resources meant for everyday people. His background is a strong influence on his perspective as a politician, reason why he continually gives back to his roots through his foundation and the many businesses he has set up for his people back at home. But there is more to this remarkable man and how far he has come. After graduating from Prempeh College in 1964, he pursued his first degree in BSc Economics in the University of Ghana and gained a full-time scholarship to study in Syracuse University in New York in the United States. There, he acquired 2 master's degrees, an MBA in Finance and Banking and an MA in Economics in 1974 and 1975 respectively. He crowned his studies with a PhD in Economics. Dr. Kwabena Dufour rose through the ranks of Ghana Commercial Bank and later became head of the bank's branch in London. Subsequently, he was appointed governor of the Bank of Ghana in 1997 under the late President Jerry John Rawlings, and was named as one of the 4 best central bank governors in the world at an IMF World Bank meeting in 1999. He was also later appointed Ghana's Minister of Finance and Economic Planning by the late President John Atta Mills in 2009, a position he occupied until January 2013 and excelled in, earning him the title of Africa's Finance Minister of the Year, according to the Financial Times. While he was Minister of Finance and Economic Planning from 2009 to 2013, Ghana's GDP growth rate was about 15% in 2011. Which was the highest in Ghana's entire history and the highest in the world that year. Our exchange rate between January 2009 and February 2013 moved from $1 at 1 Ghana cedi 20 pesos to 1 Ghana cedi 88 pesos, which was just a 68 pesos shift over 4 years. Single-digit inflation was sustained for 32 months, becoming Ghana's longest period of inflation stability. Our gross international reserves were over $5.3 billion in 2011, being the highest reserve value we had ever recorded. On all fronts, Dr. Kwabena Dufour's economic indices remain by far the best period of economic stability we have enjoyed in the Fourth Republic.
Papa doctor, papa no. Na mini asem bi ameka edi akire me papa isa dia metima aka akire nse nyankopon enhira no every say kumo mind ye me so faso enye aha ena metimi aka ni nyina sanse kumo ye kru a ya bre afa ensuo hu na enam papa we adawroma enne kumo ba bia ubia ensuo eba.
The Ahoto project is a micro-business initiative by Dr. Kwabena Dufour for all 276 constituencies of the NDC for sustainable revenue generation. The project seeks to provide relief and financial independence to local executives to enable them fund activities of their constituencies from the proceeds of the business. Since this is a business project, the business is unlike any other regular party donations. It is being run by a non-profit body to ensure its efficiency, and it is being run in coordination with party members in each constituency. Under the Ahoto project, all 276 constituencies, including Sao, will each be assisted to set up a rental services business, with each constituency receiving rental equipment worth 30,000 Ghana cedis. These include a set of chairs, canopies, and a sound system.
I am Papa, Doctor, Pabna Dufour. Ahoto yene say yeba constituency e wo Ghana nyina no e 275 nemo NDC e the SAN abeka ho it are 276 it is our constituency nyina no ye bia ye beko bia ye ma mu canopy fefefe we bako 4 ye bia ye for plastic chairs bako 100 and count bia o say ye fa sound system nya bika se we ye microphone Yemfa bra, yemfa speakers enka ho, yemfa amplifier enka ho. Yo. So boy, yo. Until next time. DJ Misrewo. Say this form be frewa enye guapayo. Then you go use it. Hini ebibia bema NDC constituency we need biase.
This sums the total cost of providing the rental equipment for all 276 constituencies to 8,280,000 Ghana cedis. The project will also include skills development and entrepreneurial training programs for members on effective business management. This will provide the managers of the business with the needed knowledge and skills on how to sustain and grow the businesses into profitable rental businesses. As such, the project will enable constituencies of the NDC to undertake continuous mobilization activities, fund the activities of the party at the local level without burdening MPs, and to set up a welfare fund to provide welfare activities for the members of the constituency or the branch.
So you can imagine, say NDC as a political organization, in all the 276 constituencies, I get this Savanna. Obia was out to get same ways that can be escaped to man. A better than a party, young Kenyan form and gospel. Party, bigger body, not to the 24 election. I hate this,
This would help drive a change in the party's fundraising culture at the local level, making the NDC financially empowered ahead of the 2024 elections. If fully utilized, the project has the capacity to raise over 100,000 Ghana cedis in a year for each constituency, depending on how many times the equipment is rented out over the course of the year. The Ahoto train has so far touched down in the Greater Accra, Central, Ashanti, Eastern, Bono East and Ahafo regions. In the Greater Accra region, Ashaman, Kolek Lote constituencies have benefited from the project. The others are as follows. In the Ashanti region, Setrel Afram Plains, Kumewu, Asante Achim North, Ofinsu North, Efija Kwabre South, Tafo, Mampong, and New Edubiase. In the Eastern region, Mpraeso, Atiwa West, Kwabing, Ofoase Ayiribi, Ekropong, Asene Manso Ekroso, New Drabing North, Lower Manya Krobo, Upper Manya Krobo, Upper West Achim, Lower West Achim, and Okre. In the Bono, Ahafo and Bono East regions, Doma Central, Berekum East, Berekum West, Sunyani West, Atebubu Amanting, Nkransa North, Kintampo South, Tano North, and Esutifi North. Reception for the Ahoto project has been huge across all levels. At all points, the base has been greatly motivated by the initiative and has lots of positive testimonies to share about this timely intervention. Here's what some of them have to say.
If you have a Kodua, if you know, the doctor Dufour, I want some video. I want to project here. What do you have? Yadinasipa. I bet boy, I'm a party in Yanaso. This is a party, you know, now it will be an hotel. At now, I do ya bar and Yan Kabumwa party ever some video with near their rent. Nyanya committee there. I say Ahotra, our constituency as you know. I remember brass yamai.
Doctor, near my dear Bray, ye won't be that.
anu betumi aboa ma ba bibiara ye beko bia no yetumi akasa ade atwedom nye obia na betumi asa ye bompa ya ka kire doctor say nyame enhira no
ye bra bia ntachi boaten asin South constituency organizer nyame ada Roma enena eye Ahoto project ye wura kwabran Dufour de ma constituencies aworo ni na no ye saka ye de na enukure ni ekwan yo mofa so de ba de hwe ne ma mo de ba ye na sound system baako ye kama pa afi ye woka no akese enan ene nkonwa oha ye wogidi ye sese adwumadi we se ye constituency to hwe so yie pa ebetumi aboa ye
senior college ayewa Santemampo ye di party ye ko opposition ye be CCS ni ye yan ye di esika to credit ye ko enam party no donti entinka ye wo ye mpanimfo ni na adwempa sei wo ho na so obia wa adwe no de beboa ye sei ama ye party na kwa animu a enke ye be ko ye ni ye mfa ansensam propaganda ni ansensam entunchen
idin di obo ba ya dankwa na de ho ne se ewiase we se obi enu ochiri fa na se mpakodo doctor seven prejuasa senko PNC kura na nkwade ade be che party seven prejuasa on fa ma me nhyem botom anso on fa me nkodi djuma foforo bia NDC party minti the doctor adwene ye ho sampani ampa wo sa no ma wa baba party na ko nkan enti sa brede me fa ko so bo doctor bosu papa tinya mbeba ni nkyere na brede wa dwene party ni ho kane ansa na seven prejuasa wa dwene no akura ni botom enti ye bo doctor bosu papa das ye bimra bio das ye nyado das ye kronto
The Ahoto Business Project is the first of more projects to come from Dr. Kwabena Dufour.
In the second phase, the woman from a bar and mobilising constituencies,
Aside this project, his foundation, the Dufour Foundation, has partnered with Livingstone Foundation of Stoneboy to renovate the Chirekum Basic School in Angloga in the Volta region.
Sometimes he be doctor, I they carry, meet by I they rush, I they hurry. That about for what he be like, say, Kaya, I go marry. Anyway, waiting be my own. I'm not in this alone. Because somebody they sweat for the air condition, he below need the home.
Dr. Dufour also continues to fund NDC activities, especially in his home region, because he believes in the growth of the grassroots and their power to fuel political change. For him, this is just the beginning. He is committed to restoring the energy of our NDC grassroots and will continue to devote his time and resources towards the realization of this goal. That is the Dufour effect. Positive local change. The Ahoto project is a testament to his idea of the Ghanaian dream, touching lives and creating a future where no one is left behind. That future starts with the revival of the NDC grassroots. The journey has only begun.
Arise, for Ghana, of the truck of the land. Power and secure future. Development, our goal.